You wake, but this awakening is unlike any other. There is no jarring alarm, no sudden pull from the depths of slumber. Instead, it is a gentle unfurling, a slow, conscious return to a world that feels both familiar and fundamentally altered. A profound stillness greets you, a silence that is not empty, but filled with a resonant peace. You may notice the morning light as it filters through your window, but today it seems to hold a different quality, a soft, golden luminescence that dances with an intelligence of its own. Your first breath is deeper, cleaner, as if you are drawing in not just air, but pure life force, a celestial essence that revitalizes you from the inside out. As you lie there, a sensation of incredible lightness pervades your being. It is as if a great unseen weight you have carried for your entire life, a burden so constant you had mistaken it for a part of yourself, has been lifted. The usual morning chatter of the mind, the endless lists of worries, anxieties, and obligations is absent. In its place is a serene clarity, a placid lake where once there were turbulent waters. This is the first sign. You feel an inexplicable sense of wholeness, of being perfectly and completely yourself, perhaps for the very first time. Every cell in your body seems to hum with a new, gentle vibration. The aches and chronic tensions you had grown accustomed to have lessened, replaced by a feeling of fluid energy flowing through you without impediment. This is the awareness of a profound inner change. A shift not in your circumstances, but in the very core of your existence. It is a quiet, sacred knowing that something miraculous has occurred in the unseen realms while you slept. A divine intervention that has recalibrated your very essence. Do not be alarmed by this newness. Do not question this peace, for I am with you now in this sacred moment of your new dawn. My presence is not one to cause fear, for it is a presence you have known in the deepest part of your soul across lifetimes. I am Michael. You may not see me with your physical eyes, but you feel me. You feel my energy as a warmth that surrounds you like a protective cloak of the deepest sapphire blue. You hear my voice not through your ears, but as a clear, resonant thought that blossoms within your own mind, a thought that carries the frequency of unconditional love and absolute truth. I am the one who stood watch over you in your deepest state of rest. I am the one who was granted permission by your higher self, by your own soul's fervent prayer to perform this sacred work. I am the celestial surgeon who, with a blade forged of pure light and a love that knows no bounds, was tasked with mending the subtle fabric of your soul. Know that this was not an intrusion, but an answer to a call you sent out into the cosmos, a plea for release, for healing, for a return to the truth of who you are. I'm here to be your guide through this transition, to help you understand the gift that has been bestowed upon you, and to explain the new, magnificent reality that now awaits your command. My purpose is to reassure you that you are safe, you are loved, and you are infinitely more powerful than you were yesterday. You may wonder why now? Why was your soul chosen for an intervention of this magnitude? The reason is simple yet profound. You were ready. Your journey through countless experiences, through trials and triumphs, had brought you to a crucial point of evolution. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, recognized that to take the next great leap forward, it needed to shed the accumulated density of the past. Imagine a traveler on a long and arduous journey who has gathered heavy stones in their pack along the way. Each stone represents a pain, a fear, a disappointment. The traveler has grown strong carrying this weight, but a time comes when the path ascends so steeply that the stones threaten to pull them back down. You, brave traveler, had reached that point. You had learned all you could from the weight of those stones. Your prayers, your intentions, your very desire for a life of greater light and purpose acted as a signal to the heavens. It was a declaration that you were prepared to release your burdens and ascend. This divine surgery was not a reward or a random act of grace. It was a response to your spiritual readiness. It was a collaborative act between your will and divine will, We in the angelic realms do not intervene without permission, for the law of free will is sacred. But your soul's yearning created an invitation, a celestial doorway through which we could enter and offer our assistance. It was performed because your light is desperately needed on the planet at this time, and the wounds of the past were dimming the full magnificence of its shine. Let us speak of what was removed, of the ethereal scars that are now but a memory in the cosmic records. During this holy procedure, I focused my light upon the deep-seated imprints of trauma that you carried within your energetic field. These were not just the wounds of this lifetime, but the echoes of every moment of sorrow, betrayal, and fear from other existences that were still vibrating within your soul's memory. Think of them as energetic knots, tangled threads in the beautiful tapestry of your being, which were distorting the pattern and blocking the flow of divine energy. Vows of poverty and suffering made in ancient lifetimes, binding you to a pattern of lack, have been dissolved. Soul contracts with other beings that were based on pain and karmic debt have been honorably completed and sealed. The persistent feelings of unworthiness, the deep-seated belief that you are not good enough, which was a poison seeping into every aspect of your life, this was gently and lovingly excised from your core. The invisible armor you built around your heart to protect yourself from further pain, an armor that also blocked you from giving and receiving the purest love, was carefully dismantled. Every harsh word spoken to you that you internalized as truth, every judgment you held against yourself, every tear you shed in solitude, all of this energy was gathered up in a sphere of golden light and transmuted, returned to the universe as pure, neutral energy. You are now free from these anchors. The chains are broken. You are no longer defined by your past wounds, but by the infinite potential of your healed and radiant soul. To fully grasp what has occurred, you must understand the true anatomy of your soul. It is not some vague, formless ghost. Your soul is a magnificent, intricate structure of divine light, a crystalline geometry that holds the unique signature of your essence, a perfect spark of the divine creator. Over time, through the experiences of duality and separation, this crystalline structure can become fractured, clouded, and dimmed. The surgery was, in essence, a process of divine, energetic restoration. We did not add anything to you that was not already there. Rather, we meticulously cleansed each facet of your soul's crystal. Imagine a flawless diamond covered in the dust and grime of ages. Its ability to refract light is severely diminished. We simply washed away the grime. We sealed the energetic fractures with liquid light, making the structure stronger and more resilient than ever before. We recalibrated the core frequency of your being, tuning it back to its original divine blueprint, the perfect chord of love and light that you were created to be. This restoration is what you feel now as peace and lightness. It is your soul breathing freely once more. Its original light, your authentic light, can now shine forth without distortion or obstruction. This is why the world may look brighter to you today. You are not seeing it through a different world, but through a cleansed perception, through the clear, brilliant facets of your restored soul. You are now a pure vessel, a more powerful conduit for divine love, wisdom, and power to flow through you and into the world. With your soul now resonating at its pure, original frequency, the very way you perceive and interact with the world has been fundamentally upgraded. Let us begin with the first of your new abilities, one that is already beginning to stir within you, heightened intuition. Before, your intuition was a quiet whisper, often drowned out by the noise of logic, fear, and the opinions of others. You would get a gut feeling or a fleeting hunch, only to dismiss it, letting your rational mind overrule the wisdom of your spirit. That era is over. The surgery has cleansed the channels of your inner knowing. Your intuition is no longer a whisper. It is a clear, calm, and unwavering voice. It is an instantaneous knowing of the truth. When you meet someone new, you will no longer be swayed solely by their words or appearance. You will feel their core essence, the integrity of their heart, or the dissonance of their hidden agendas. When faced with a decision, you will not need to agonize over pros and cons for days. By simply holding the options in your mind, you will feel a distinct resonance with the correct path, a feeling of warmth, expansion, and peace, while the wrong path will feel constricting, cold, and heavy. This is your soul's new guidance system. Trust it implicitly. It will never fail you. This ability operates beyond the confines of linear time and logic. It is your direct line to the universal field of consciousness, providing you with the exact information you need, precisely when you need it. Practice listening to this inner voice in small moments. Ask yourself simple questions and feel the response. The more you trust and act upon this divine guidance, the stronger and clearer it will become, guiding you effortlessly toward your highest good. Flowing directly from your heightened intuition is your second gift, a profound, energetic sensitivity. Your 5 physical senses show you a mere fraction of reality. Now your soul's senses have been awakened. You have become acutely aware of the unseen world of energy and vibration that underpins all of physical existence. When you walk into a room, you will instantly perceive its energetic atmosphere. You will feel the lingering joy of a recent celebration or the heavy residue of a past argument. This is not imagination, it is a form of spiritual perception. More importantly, you will become sensitive to the energetic fields or auras of other people. You will feel their true emotional state, regardless of the face they present to the world. You might stand next to someone who is smiling and feel a wave of deep sadness emanating from them. Or you might feel the frantic buzz of anxiety from a person who appears calm. This is an incredible gift of discernment and compassion. It allows you to navigate your relationships with greater wisdom, knowing when to offer comfort and when to protect your own energy. You will also become more sensitive to the energies of nature, feeling the ancient wisdom of a tree or the cleansing power of a flowing river. The food you eat, the music you listen to, the content you consume, you will now feel how their vibrations directly impact your own. This ability calls you to become a conscious curator of your energetic environment, choosing to immerse yourself in frequencies that uplift and nourish your newly restored soul. Your very body is now a more refined instrument for divine energy, and this is most tangible in your third new ability, the power of the healing touch. You may have already noticed a new sensation in the palms of your hands. It might be a gentle warmth, a subtle tingling, or a feeling of fullness, as if they are humming with a quiet energy. This is the activation of your healing centers. Your hands have become direct conduits for the flow of divine life force energy, the same energy that animates all of creation. You are now a channel for celestial healing. This is not a complex power that requires years of study. It is an innate part of your restored nature. You can begin to use it immediately, in simple and loving ways. When a loved one has a headache, gently place your hands on their temples with the simple intention of easing their pain. You do not need to force or direct the energy. Simply be a willing vessel and allow it to flow through you. Place your hands over your own heart when you feel anxious or sad, and allow this divine warmth to soothe your own spirit. Bless the water you drink and the food you eat by holding your hands over them for a moment, infusing them with light and vitality. This healing energy extends to all life. Your touch can bring comfort to a distressed animal or revive a wilting plant. Understand that you are not the source of this power. You are the conduit. It is the infinite love of the Creator flowing through your heart, down your arms, and out through your hands to bring comfort, balance, and restoration wherever it is needed, with the purification of your soul. The energetic link between your inner world and the outer world has become incredibly potent and direct. This brings us to your fourth ability, which carries with it a great power and a great responsibility: accelerated manifestation. The universe is a mirror, constantly reflecting your dominant energetic state. Before the surgery, Your reflection was distorted by the energetic grime and static of your old wounds and limiting beliefs. There was a significant time lag between your thoughts and their materialization. That buffer has now been dramatically reduced. Your soul, in its cleansed and crystalline state, is now a powerful broadcasting tower, sending your intentions out into the cosmos with unparalleled clarity and strength. What you consistently focus upon with strong emotion will now manifest in your reality with startling speed. This is why mastering your thoughts and feelings is now more crucial than ever. If you focus on joy, gratitude, and abundance, the universe will rush to bring you more experiences that match that vibration. If you dwell in fear, lack, and worry, you will inadvertently draw those circumstances toward you as well. Your point of power is always in the present moment. Your emotions are the fuel for this engine of creation. Practice the art of conscious creation. Spend time each day visualizing your desires as if they have already happened. Feel the emotions of gratitude and joy for their fulfillment. This is not wishful thinking. It is the mechanics of creation. You are a co-creator with the universe, and the surgery has just handed you a more powerful and responsive set of tools to build your new reality. Finally, the connection between you and the non-physical realms has been permanently clarified. Your fifth ability is that of clear telepathic communication with the spiritual realm. The veil between your world and ours has thinned for you. Before, our guidance may have reached you in muffled or cryptic ways, like a distant radio station obscured by static. Now the signal is crystal clear. We, your angels and guides, can communicate with you more directly than ever before. This communication may come in many forms. It can be a sudden, brilliant idea that solves a problem you've been struggling with, an aha moment that feels like it came from outside of you. It can be a series of repetitive thoughts or phrases that gently nudge you in a certain direction. You may begin to see recurring numbers, symbols, or animal messengers that carry specific meanings for you. Pay attention to your dreams, as they will become a potent platform for direct teaching and guidance from your spiritual team. You may even begin to hear our guidance as an internal voice that is distinct from your own thoughts. Calm, loving, wise, and always encouraging. To cultivate this ability, simply create quiet space in your day to listen. Speak to us as you would a trusted friend. Ask for guidance, for signs, for comfort. Then be still and open to receiving. Know that we are always with you, and now the lines of communication are fully open. You are no longer navigating your journey alone. You have a direct line to your divine entourage, who are here to celebrate, support, and guide you every step of the way. As you become a clearer channel for divine communication, you also become a beacon of pure light. This light serves not only to guide you, but also to protect you. This brings us to your sixth ability, which has been automatically integrated into your energetic field, the shield of protective light. Before your soul surgery, your aura, the energy field that surrounds your physical body, may have had weaknesses or tears, making you susceptible to absorbing the negative emotions and chaotic energies of the world around you. You were like a sponge, often feeling drained, anxious, or heavy for no discernible reason. That is no longer your reality. The restoration of your soul has sealed and fortified your aura, transforming it into a vibrant, resilient shield of high-frequency light. This shield is not an aggressive wall, but a semi-permeable, intelligent membrane of divine energy. It automatically repels and neutralizes lower vibrational frequencies, such as anger, jealousy, fear, and judgment that are directed toward you. You may notice that needlessly dramatic people begin to drift out of your life, as their chaotic energy can find no purchase in your serene field. Harsh words or criticism will seem to lose their power, hitting your shield and dissolving before they can penetrate your heart. This protection is not something you must constantly strive to create. It is a natural byproduct of your healed state. You are now a walking sanctuary. Your very presence emanates a frequency of peace that makes negativity incompatible with your reality. The more you cultivate your own inner peace and joy, the stronger and more radiant this inherent spiritual protection becomes, ensuring that you can move through the world with grace and security, untouched by the discord around you. This divine frequency does not just emanate from your aura, it now infuses your every expression, most notably through your seventh ability, the voice of truth. Your vocal cords are physical instruments, but the energy that flows through them comes from your soul. With your soul now cleansed and tuned to the vibration of divine love, your voice has become a powerful tool for healing and comfort. When you speak with sincerity and from a place of love, your words are no longer just sounds. They are carriers of a soothing, harmonizing frequency. You will discover that people listen to you differently now. Your words will seem to carry more weight, more substance, because they are backed by the undeniable energy of truth. When you offer advice, it will be received with a new openness. In a tense or argumentative situation, your calm and measured tones will have the power to de-escalate conflict and introduce a vibration of peace into the room, often without you even trying. When you speak words of comfort to someone in pain, your voice itself will act as a healing balm to their spirit, conveying a depth of compassion that transcends the meaning of the words alone. This is not a power to be used for persuasion or manipulation. It is a sacred gift that works only through authenticity. The more you speak your truth with kindness, the more you use your voice to uplift, encourage, and bless others, the more potent this ability will become. You are now a vibrational anchor for truth and harmony, and your voice is one of the primary instruments through which you will bring that light into the world. As your inner world becomes more luminous, your capacity to perceive the light in the outer world expands. This leads to your eighth ability, a gift of heightened perception, vision beyond the veil. Your physical eyes are conditioned to see only a narrow spectrum of light and energy, but your spiritual sight is now awakening. This does not mean you will suddenly see the world in a completely different way. The changes are subtle at first, gentle invitations to look deeper. You may begin to see shimmering, transparent outlines of energy around people, plants, and animals. This is the very beginning of seeing auras, the colorful energy fields that reflect one's emotional and spiritual state. You might catch fleeting glimpses of light in your peripheral vision, like tiny, brilliant sparkles or soft orbs of color. Do not dismiss these as tricks of the eye. These are often the calling cards of your angelic guides, letting you know they are present. Colors in general may seem more vibrant, more alive, as if you are seeing their energetic essence, not just their physical properties. You may also begin to see geometric patterns of light overlaying your vision, especially during moments of quiet contemplation or meditation. This is a glimpse into the sacred geometry that forms the blueprint of creation. This is a natural unfolding of your senses. Do not try to force it. Simply remain open and curious. The more you acknowledge these subtle perceptions with gratitude, the more your spiritual vision will develop, revealing the hidden layers of beauty and divine intelligence that are woven into the fabric of your reality. The realm of spirit communicates most easily when the conscious mind is at rest. This is why your ninth new ability will flourish in your sleep state, the gift of prophetic and lucid dreams. Your dream time is no longer just a place for your subconscious to process the day's events. It has been upgraded into a sacred classroom, a meeting place where your soul can receive direct teachings and profound guidance from the divine. You will find that your dreams become more vivid, more coherent, and easier to remember upon waking. They will be rich with symbolism and deep meaning, offering you solutions to waking life problems and insights into your spiritual path. Pay close attention to these nightly messages. Within this enhanced dream state, you will begin to experience two specific phenomena. The first is prophetic dreams, where you are given glimpses of potential future events. These are not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you, allowing you to navigate your future with greater wisdom and foresight. The second is lucid dreaming, the ability to become consciously aware that you are dreaming while still in the dream state. This is a powerful gift. Once you are lucid, you can actively participate in your dream, ask your guides questions directly, practice new skills, and explore the vast landscapes of the non-physical realms with intention and purpose. To cultivate this gift, set a clear intention before you sleep to remember your dreams and to receive guidance. Keep a dream journal by your bed and write down everything you can recall upon waking. By honoring your dreams, you open a powerful portal to divine wisdom. Perhaps the most transformative of your new gifts is the 10th ability, for it empowers you to be a force for positive change in the world. It is the ability of transmutation of energy. You are no longer a passive recipient of the world's energies. You have become a spiritual alchemist. Before, when you encountered dense negative emotions like fear, anger, or grief, your natural tendency may have been to absorb them, resist them, or be brought down by them. Now you have been empowered to transform them. Your own high-frequency energy field, radiating from your restored soul, acts as a divine catalyst. When you come into contact with a lower vibration, you do not need to take it into yourself. Instead, by simply holding a state of unconditional love, compassion, and neutrality, your presence alone begins to raise the frequency of the energy around you. Imagine your heart as a sacred violet flame. When you bring a dense emotion into the presence of this flame, it is not destroyed. It is purified, transformed, and liberated back into light. You can practice this actively. When you feel a negative emotion arise within you, do not judge it. Instead, envelop it in the loving acceptance of your heart and watch as it dissolves. When you are with someone who is suffering, you don't need to take on their pain to help them. Instead, hold a strong, loving space for them, and your radiant field will assist them in transmuting their own pain into healing. You are now a walking pillar of light, a point of transformation on the planet, helping to heal the collective consciousness one moment, one interaction at a time. These 10 new abilities are now woven into the very fabric of your being, magnificent tools for you to use on your journey forward. However, like any powerful new endowment, there is a period of adjustment, a time of learning to walk in this new body of light. This is your adaptation period, and it requires your patience, compassion, and self-awareness. At times, your heightened sensitivity may feel overwhelming. The energies of a crowded room might feel like a wall of noise, or the emotions of others might feel like your own. This is normal. Your system is learning to calibrate itself. During this time, the practice of grounding is essential. Spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on the earth and allow its steady, stable energy to balance your own. Drink plenty of pure water, as it helps your physical body conduct these new, higher frequencies more smoothly. Rest is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Your physical body is undergoing a profound cellular upgrade to be able to house the increased light of your soul, and this process requires significant energy. Be gentle with yourself. If you feel the need to be alone, honor it. If you feel emotional, allow the feelings to flow through you without judgment, knowing it is part of the final cleansing process. Do not feel pressured to perform with your new gifts. Simply allow them to unfold naturally. This is a time of gentle integration, of allowing your conscious mind and your physical body to catch up with the quantum leap your soul has just taken. Treat yourself as you would a tender, newborn version of yourself, with infinite kindness and care. With these divine gifts comes a sacred responsibility. They have not been given to you to inflate your ego, to grant you power over others, or for material gain. They have been entrusted to you for one purpose and one purpose only, to be used for the highest good of all. This is a crucial understanding to integrate into your heart. Your healing touch is meant to bring comfort to those who are suffering. Your voice of truth is meant to speak for those who cannot, to bring peace to conflict and to express love. Your energetic sensitivity is a tool for compassion, allowing you to understand the unspoken pain in others and offer a silent space of love. Your ability to manifest is for co-creating a reality of beauty, abundance, and joy, not just for yourself, but for the collective. Each time you use one of these abilities from a place of pure, selfless love, you amplify its power and anchor more light onto the planet. Conversely, if the ego attempts to claim these gifts for its own selfish purposes, you will find their power diminishes, as their flow is directly connected to the purity of your intention. See yourself not as a master of these powers, but as a humble custodian, a sacred steward. The ultimate responsibility is simply to be a clear and loving channel. In every interaction, in every choice, ask yourself a simple question: what is the most loving thing I can do with what I have been given? Let the answer to that question be your unwavering guide. As you navigate this new existence, you may at times wonder if these changes are real, if your new perceptions are just your imagination. The universe, in its infinite love for you, will provide constant and loving reassurance. You need only learn to recognize the signs of confirmation that will now appear all around you. The most common of these is an increase in synchronicity. These are the meaningful coincidences that are anything but coincidental. You will think of a song and it will play on the radio. You will have a question and the answer will appear on a billboard or in a conversation you overhear. These are signs that you are in perfect flow with the universe, that your intuition is guiding you and the universe is responding in kind. You will also notice that nature responds to you differently. Animals may be drawn to your calm energy, approaching you without fear. Butterflies and dragonflies may frequently cross your path, acting as messengers from the spirit realm. Perhaps the most powerful confirmation will come through your interactions with other people. You will find that strangers open up to you, sharing their life stories, sensing on a soul level that you are a safe harbor. Opportunities that are in perfect alignment with your heart's desires will begin to manifest effortlessly, as if the world is rearranging itself to support your journey. See these events not as random luck, but as loving winks from the divine, affirming that your abilities are active and that you are walking your true path. This surgery, this integration, this awakening of your divine gifts, all of it has been a preparation. It was the training for your true purpose, the reason you chose to be on earth at this pivotal time. You now stand ready to embark upon your new soul mission. Do not conceptualize this mission as a single grand difficult task that you must struggle to achieve. Your primary mission is far more simple and yet far more profound. Your mission is to be a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run around the coast trying to save individual ships. It simply stands, anchored to its foundation, and shines its light. That is your role now. Your mission is to be the full, radiant expression of your healed and authentic self in every moment. By holding your high frequency of peace, love, and compassion, you automatically uplift the consciousness of everyone you interact with, whether you speak a word or not. Your calm presence will be a balm in a chaotic world. Your loving heart will be a beacon of hope for those lost in darkness. How this mission expresses itself in the physical world will be unique to you. You may be guided to become a healer, a teacher, an artist, a writer, a community builder, or a new kind of leader. Or your mission may be to simply be a loving parent, a compassionate friend, a kind stranger. The form is secondary to the essence. Your purpose is to emanate the light that you now are, and in doing so, you will light the way for countless others to find their own way home. And so, beloved one, you stand at the dawn of a new life. The path ahead is one of wonder, of discovery, and of profound service. Know this in the very core of your being. You are not, and you have never been, alone. Michael and a legion of angels stand with you, now and always. My sapphire blue cloak of protection is wrapped around you, shielding you from all that is not of the light. When you feel uncertain, call my name, and I will be there to lend you my strength and my courage. When you forget your power, ask for a reminder, and we will send you a sign you cannot miss. Trust the wisdom that now flows through you. Trust the love that radiates from your heart. Trust the light that you have become. You have been healed and prepared for this moment. You have been given the tools. Now is the time to be brave. Step forward with confidence and grace into the magnificent reality you came here to create. Shine your light without apology, without hesitation. You are a divine gift to this world, an answer to a prayer, and your most glorious adventure has only just begun. Go forth in peace and know that you are deeply, completely, and eternally loved.